Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. Holy fucking shit. Oh my fucking God. Romney chooses Paul Ryan as his vice presidential candidate. Now, I should have seen this coming because Paul Ryan has miraculously, within the last week, all of a sudden been in the news again about his fantastic budget for the restoration of America and all this sort of thing. Here is the very poster child for let the motherfucking poor eat cake. And please, while you're at it, motherfucking die already. I have done several videos outlining the absolute murderous, genocidal, budgetary ideas of Paul Ryan, who was, for a while, and apparently still is by quite a few, the poster child for the new radical right, mow the motherfucking poor down already because we don't want to continue to have them living, Ryan, and give everything to the goddamn rich that hasn't already been given to them. So, this is a bit of a surprise for me. But I guess it shouldn't be because Paul Ryan is, of course, the darling of all those that want to absolutely gut every fucking federal program that was ever put in place to help anybody ever for any reason under any circumstances. And, of course, what this ultimately leaves you with is the slashing and hacking of every social program. These are the only things that they actually end up cutting. And, of course, the corporate welfare, the tax breaks for the corporations and the wealthy, the giveaways to the military-industrial complex, the giveaways to the defense industries, the continued support for failed programs in the defense industry, the continued funding and actually the increase in funding for the murder, death, killing, destruction, blowing up, burning to death of people around the world is fine. So it's really not a budget for future growth because there will be no growth in this country. Instead, there will be death of people who have no other thing that they can rely on except for the very meager benefits that they receive from any of their federally funded programs. Not the least of which is Social Security. Now, the battle lines have been drawn quite distinctly. You have Obama, who continues to hand Social Security up on a plate to a seemingly and supposedly reluctant Congress to actually go after it. But what will happen during the course of this race is that there will be a contest between the two candidacies on who is more desperate to hash and slash Social Security, Medicare, and all of the other social programs. Who is the one that really wants to gut these? That's going to be the issue here. You mark my words. They're going to be arguing about who is the one that is willing to make the quote-unquote tough choice by murdering people, by throwing them out in the street, and by giving them fucking nothing, and taking away everything that they have worked their life to attain. Oh my God. I cannot imagine a more, I guess in some ways, a more perfect pick for Romney. So, mark my words, the campaign strategy is set now. Each side will be trying to outdo the other in their attempt to show that they are willing to genocidally murder millions of seniors and people on Medicare around this country by proving their bona fides and willingness to cut these programs that people literally rely on to live, while everything else continues as usual. Thank you. Good day.